Hello friends, welcome back to this course on machine learning. In our today's session, we will study basically what are the types of machine learning. So basically we have three types of the machine learning. The supervised machine learning and the unsupervised learning, and we have the reinforcement learning. So let's we see all of these one by one. In the supervised learning, basically it is a type of machine learning where a model is trained on the basis of the label data. It means that the model is learns from its input-output pairs to make the predictions on new data. Now we have some examples like email spam detection and handwritten digit recognition. So we are using supervised learning like in this type of applications. In the email spam detection, we train on the label spam or not spam emails, and then when we give the test data or our new data, then the system give us the right answer whether the email is spam or not. And same like for the hand written digit recognition, we first provide different types of handwritten images to the model. We train the model with this type of images, and once our model is trained, then we can use for different types of handwritten images recognition. Now, in the supervised learning, basically we have the label data. For example, we have a row of data, and then we will give a label to this row. And then we have, for example, a second row, and for the second row, we will also give a label. For example, we have a customer related data, and from these data we can observe whether the customer will buy a specific product or not. Now we have already there is some kind of mapping between the input and the output. The second type is the unsupervised learning. In the unsupervised learning, basically the machine learning model learns from patterns and structure from unlabeled data without predefined outputs, right? So in the supervised learning, we have the labeled data, and in the unsupervised learning, we have the unlabeled data. We will see these things in more details in the upcoming lectures. No, the question is that where we can use the unsupervised learning. So there are lots of areas of machine learning where we can use the unsupervised learning. For example, the customer segmentation. We can group customers by behavior without labels, right? And then we can use for the anomaly detection, finding unusual patterns in network activity, right? There are also lots of other use cases of the unsupervised learning. The third type is the reinforcement learning. So the reinforcement learning is a type of machine learning where an agent learns by interacting with the environment, right? So it interacting with the environment, receiving rewards for good actions and penalties for bad actions. So in this way it maximizes its total reward over time. Once the time with the passage of time, it there is coming improvement in the behavior of the model, right? So it learns basically from the environment. Now we can use the reinforcement learning in the self-driving car. Now the self-driving car learns to navigate by trial and error, right? And the second example is the AI improves games. There are AI agents in the games which can helps us to play different games, and even the AI agent games defeat the humans in different games. So they are using reinforcement learning. They learn from the environment, they improve themselves. The model improves the functionality by learning from the errors, from the trials, I mean from the environment. Now here we have some images of the supervised, unsupervised and reinforcement learning. In the supervised learning, you can see that we have some label data. It's mean that we give a label to the apple and a label to the orange, so it is a complete label data. We define each and everything, we define the input with the output, and once we give these data to the machine learning model for the training purpose, then our model will be trained on these data. Now, for example, our model is trained successfully with a high accuracy rate. Then, if we supply these data, the test data to the model, then it will predict correctly whether it is an apple or whether it is an orange. So, we are using like in this way. In the unsupervised learning, as I already explained, that we are using the unlabeled data. Now here from the picture you can see that it is an unlabeled data. We did not provide any information to the machine learning model that it is an apple, it is an orange. You can see here are only pictures, but we did not define the things. Now, the machine learning model will automatically trained. The machine learning model will find similarities between different parts of the data, and then upon on the basis of these similarities, it will group of the data. It will make clusters of the data. Now here in the picture you can see that we train our machine learning model like on these unlabeled data, and then it correctly process the data and give us that it is an apple and it is the orange, right? Now in the reinforcement learning we have some input data, some input raw data, and then the AI agent like the self-driving car, the robots, and the AI-based games learns from the environment, get the rewards, and check whether it is good or bad action, and upon these it improves its performance. Now it correctly output label the data like in this picture. Now here we have an AI agent, it interacting with the environment, improving itself, and then it identifies, it makes different clusters of the data. Now here we have a comparison table so that we can give a little comparison between the three types of the machine learning. Uh, it is the feature. So for example, if we see for the data type, the supervised learning is using the labeled data, the unsupervised learning is using the unlabeled data, and the reinforcement learning is using no predefined data, right? And the goal of the supervised learning is to predict the output, and its goal is to find the patterns, and the reinforcement learning goal is to maximize the rewards by interacting with the environment, right? Now if you see the example we can use for the spam detection, we can use unsupervised learning, for example, for the customer segmentation, and we can use the reinforcement learning for the self-driving cars in different areas like the cars that produced by the Tesla. Thank you for watching this video about the different machine learning types. In the next lecture, we will come with a new topic of the machine learning, and after completing few lectures, we will jump towards the practical of the machine learning, the coding exercise of the Python, so that we can see the things in the real development environment. Thank you for watching the video.